What's going on YouTube world? Austin Zaback here with a good buddy of mine, Scott Zielinski, and we partnered up, and Scott actually is a developer here in Arcadia, Arizona, and we're here today kind of checking out one of his projects, okay, that we're going to be actually putting on the market in the next potential couple of weeks. And see if we can pre-sell this thing, which I think will be no problem at all.
So this house, just under 4,800 square feet, like you said, in Arcadia proper, right down the street from Hopi Elementary, gorgeous Camelback Mountain views.
Unbelievable, yeah.
We've teamed up with some of the best people in the industry, right? So we've got Kent Architects, with the architect on it. Landscape was designed by Refined Gardens. A Zaback Group listing, right?
That's
hopefully.
Right. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you take just a quick moment, okay, and just smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm so we can go ahead and get this video in front of a lot more people. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Yeah, so this is your mudroom. This entire wall here is all custom cabinetry that's being built, which will give you a bench seat to sit down, take your shoes off. There's storage underneath those,
which is
the
perfect.
bench, right? On each side, you've got 30-inch lockers. Throw your hockey bag, baseball bags in there. And then across the top, we'll have
very fitting,
more shelving. And so, I mean, you can see it's pretty
large.
Oh yeah, it goes all the way down the wall.
I mean, this is, what is that right there? It's 3 feet wide, 3.5 feet, probably. Yeah. I always love Scott's houses because he really thinks through every little detail, and he's always thinking about it in terms of the most practical use possible. And at the end of the day, it's really cool to see it all come to fruition. And I think this particular wall is just gonna be amazing because regardless of the family that lives here, I think they're gonna be able to appreciate walking in the door, throwing their backpacks, their coats, their shoes, whatever they have, and throwing it on the wall, hanging it up, and then obviously proceeding to the main living area.
I personally call this a flex room.
Okay.
We've labeled it as an exercise room. So this is one of those rooms that could be an office. It could be a nanny's room. It could be grandma's room. It could be a guest room. It could be any kind of room you want. And the great thing about this room is it has its own walk-in closet and its own ensuite bathroom. And
going out to the pool.
Yeah, so that bathroom actually doubles as the pool bathroom.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
So when we designed this, you'll see we've got some blue colors in there and really tie in that kind of aquatic feel, but subtle enough to where it's, you can use it for anything for this particular room.
All right, so you got the garage here,
Yeah, so this is the main oversized 2-car garage. Yeah. You'll see when we designed this, we added lots of extra space, right?
It's huge.
So,
are you doing any built-in, or I guess somebody could, right?
You could do built-ins on this entire wall. You could do a workbench on that wall in that little niche over there.
I like the workbench over there because you got the window.
It's a window.
You know.
And then, because this is deeper back here, maybe this is for bicycles or strollers or things of that nature. It's already ready to go for water softener or any kind of water purification system. It's already pre-plumbed. And again,
that's awesome.
The extra height in here, you could do a lift in here as well.
So I love the garages on this and the way that Scott really thought through and designed the entire house, but in particular the garage. Obviously I'm a guy, but I think this is gonna be every guy's dream, right? You have that extra wide 2-car garage. There's gonna be plenty of room to do like built-in cabinets. You can do, some sort of like workbench or anything like that. You also have plenty of room to park a motorcycle in there. And I believe Scott is even gonna do at all of his development projects a Tesla charger. I'm a big fan of Tesla. Obviously I own a Tesla, and a lot of people nowadays are moving towards the electric cars. So I think it is very, very important, especially in a property of this size and of this price, to make sure to include all of those different features.
All right, next is our kitchen and great room, dining.
Massive. I mean, literally the beams are just massive. Are they going to be exposed, I'd imagine?
Yeah. So your ridge beam exposed all the sides. This beam here will all be exposed.
You don't see that very often either.
Right.
Where it actually goes. I mean, you see the main one.
Right, in the living room.
In the living room.
You don't see where, for the kitchen, the dining room, the entryway.
Nothing like that.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Whose idea was that?
I think it was probably a cumulative between the architect, builder, and myself. I would say it's probably more RafterHouse.
Yeah.
That's it's something they do. Is
they're good at what they do.
Over the top with detail, woodwork, the things that take a builder grade house to next level.
Sure. Walking into that massive room was a game changer for me. I've been in a lot of Arcadia homes. I've been in a lot of homes in Paradise Valley and North Scottsdale, and there is something very special about what Scott is creating here. You know, the exposed wood beams that you see throughout this grand living area is not something you see in every Arcadia home, okay? And especially not all the cross beams. I mean, not only is there one exposed beam, but there are multiple exposed beams throughout the living area, throughout the dining area. It is truly, truly breathtaking. And honestly, videos and pictures do not do it justice. The amount of thought put into it is just unbelievable. You can entertain like you've never even dreamt of before. So you have this amazing flow, right? The symmetrical kind of, everything is just where it needs to be. So talk to me about, obviously you have the dining room, the French doors, we kind of talked about that. What is that right there?
You know, in terms of flow, everything flows right around the main entertainment space of the house. Right here, you got your Butlers Pantry. Inside here, you'll have wall-to-wall countertops, upper and lower cabinets. You'll have a really pretty chandelier that kind of hangs in front of this.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get that kind of old school, kind of custom luxury.
Yep.
The double swinging door, right?
Oh my God, I love that.
This is a custom handmade piece out of steel and glass. It won't be transparent. It'll have like that rippled glass so you can
that is going to be
hide
really
everything
cool.
in here.
Yeah,
but,
and you don't ever see that. The thought that was even put into the pantry, I mean, how many homes do you really see where you walk into a Butler's Pantry where there's literally two doors going into the pantry and you have a light fixture, okay, a beautiful light fixture hanging in the pantry in front of the window facing out towards the main road. I mean, again, the thought put into the entire project is just unbelievable.
You know, and this would be awesome for catering because you'll have just tons of counter space to keep things warm or to serve. It could be a serving room, you know, Thanksgiving dinner. And it keeps everything separate from the kitchen. You're not cluttering that. People can still sit at your island and eat. You got the dining room here.
Sure, you got the adults over here and the kids over at the sitting at the bar top, right, or whatever, you know.
Something about a double entry pantry is like really cool.
Every part of this house just feels great.
Yeah.
You know, which you don't necessarily always feel in Arcadia.
Almost anywhere you go in the house is just a constant reminder of the detail. Yeah. And, you know, just the beautifulness of the home.
There's going to be a lucky owner within a matter of, 6 or so months.
I have to keep telling myself that, you know, it's not for me.
Yep, for sure.
I'm getting attached to this one.
Because you got a couple of properties you're building right now.
Yeah, I've got a few.
In Arcadia.
Yeah.
And you're moving into obviously another one.
Yeah.
Another one of your builds. But this one you just have to say, hey, we're just turning and burning on this one, right?
Yeah.
So this must be the master bedroom then.
This is it.
So that's a beautiful thing. So you can't see into the bedroom, right, at all from the living area.
Right.
You know, so you're gonna walk in, obviously. You could probably do a little bit of artwork here somewhere potentially, I would imagine, right?
Absolutely.
With, a light like shining down on it or whatever. Really, I mean, it could be, it's gonna be an incredible vibe.
Yeah, you could do a little bench seat in the corner or something.
Obviously, the actual entrance into the master bedroom, right?
Right here.
So door opens this way, walk in, and I mean, this is awesome.
Yeah, you've got your king size bed.
Yep.
You've got your nightstands. You've got your lights over those nightstands, right?
Sure.
We gave you a spot for your bed. And then windows all the way around, right?
And a French door.
Yeah.
Going out to the pool.
Out to the courtyard or the back patio.
Yep.
Pool, everything. Again, another door. All the doors and windows are Sierra Pacific.
Yep.
They just slide so nice. They're just, you can feel the quality. Paintable again.
Oh yeah. It's, extremely heavy door.
Yeah.
The master bedroom, again, is everything that you would look for in a typical master bedroom in a house of this size. But again, the thought goes beyond that when it comes to Scott, right? You've got all these different windows when you walk into the room that let in a ton of natural light with the French doors leading right out to the backyard.
Yeah, Austin, you've got to check out this back patio.
Massive, gosh, these doors are just like unbelievable.
Nice, big opening, bring in all that fresh air.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure these actually have screens on them too. So you don't have to worry about all the mosquitoes or bugs or anything come in.
Sure.
But yeah, come on here and check this out. And it's not only just right here too. We brought it, you mentioned earlier about that outdoor kind of bar, maybe at
the seating area potentially, yeah.
So we thought of that, and we brought some of this detail over here so that it's very eye-pleasing when you're outside. Again, another beam.
And it
You
feels...
just don't see this on houses.
No,
right?
you don't see it. No, not at all.
And then the cool steel work that's on it.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, it feels like it should be, like I should sit under here.
Right.
The backyard is exactly what you would want in a property in Arcadia. Obviously, you have a pool for those hot Arcadia summer days, but at the same time, again, you have breathtaking views of Camelback Mountain when you're in the swimming pool. You also can jump out of the pool on a hot day. You can run up to that back bar. People can be inside, you know, cooking hot dogs and hamburgers, and you can sit down, you can get a refreshment, you can eat some food, and you can really enjoy your summer days in Arcadia, Arizona. All right, well, I really appreciate you showing it to me.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah, so what's next?
Well, I think next is, you know, they're gonna stucco.
Okay.
You're gonna see the stone.
Yep.
You're gonna see a lot of that out exterior detail, which is something I'm super excited about because now driving by from the street, people are gonna start seeing like a real house.
Sure.
Right? They don't know what's coming here right now because all they see is this, you know, it was plywood, right? Now they just see this white styrofoam, and once we get the stucco and all that done, now we can start putting lights up and the stone and all that. And it just really comes together.
Put the for sale sign out front and we're gonna get this thing sold.
It's gonna go fast.
Awesome, sounds good. Well, I appreciate it.
You bet, thanks for coming by.
There you have it. That was the first look at the current progress of 54th Court developed by Scott Zielinski, okay? I'm very blessed to be a part of this, and I can only imagine what this house is gonna look like in a couple of short months. And again, I'm gonna keep you posted every step of the way. So if you haven't already, take a quick minute and just smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe so you can see the next video that we post on the project, and I really appreciate you for watching the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.